Hey, what's up gamers? This is Mystic. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about jewels because I've had a lot of people come to me who were confused about how they work with your gear. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory. The fishing luck jewel, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It gives you 3% fishing luck or 2% or whatever percent of fishing luck. Some of them, like the spell gems, you know, some of them give you enfeeble or skeleton or whatever. Self-explanatory. The ones that are really confusing are the stat gems, the ones that give you resist, the ones that give you damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my own character. I've added a couple of them just so you can see what's going on. I'm not really ordinarily worried about the jewels because I don't feel they have a large impact on the thing. And if I get something, then sure, I'll socket it. But I don't actively seek jewels. Here's what the big difference is. You see here on my resistance chart. Now I've got 30 resistance on everything right now. That's because I've only got my basic gear on. I don't have my pets or any of my extras on right now. So I've just got basically a 30 resistance on everything, with just the Malastare stuff and my amulet. These are all 30. Now all these gear percentages on this top row are just that. They're gear percentages. You see how it says 3% from Lady of Spider's Lure, 14%, etc., 7%, etc. Okay, all of those have percentages. Now you'll notice the 39 on the bottom row, which comes from the Clear Defense Onyx, is a plus 39. It's not plus 39%. Okay, so say for instance, this opponent hit me for 1,000 damage. Now what would happen from that would be I would resist 30% of that damage, so I'd end up with 666 at the base, and then I would resist an additional 39 damage, not 39%, but 39 damage. Okay, so that's what that jewel does for me. It gives me an additional 39, think of it as points rather than percentage. It gives me an additional 39 points off, not percent. So that's what happens with these jewels. These jewels are called flat resist. They are not a percentage resist, and which translates into English, they're much less of a resist than your gear will give you, or than any of the percentage gear will give you. So, excuse me. So, whenever you put one of these jewels on, all it's really doing is giving you a tiny, tiny little bit more than you had. Okay, that's what it does with resist, and it does the same thing with damage. The jewels are plus 10 damage, or plus 20 damage, or plus however many damage they are. I don't happen to have one on. But okay, here I am being a storm. With what I've got on right now, I've got 95% damage. So that means that I do 95% of what that spell is doing. Now, and that's a plus 95%, by the way. Let me make sure I make that clear. If I had a gem that gave me plus 20 damage, it would give me 95%, plus it would do 20 points more of damage, not 20% more damage. A lot of you are coming in and thinking, okay, well I can, you know, I can be suddenly immune to all schools. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. King's Isle did not intend for everybody to suddenly become immune to all schools. King's Isle intended to sell some gems and make some crowns for themselves and sell an item that looked cool and played cool and what have you like that, but they're not looking to make people 100% resistant to everything, because that would pretty much blow a lot of their system. PvP would be out on its ear. Everybody would resist everything and nobody would ever do any damage, and there would be no point. So that's what these gems do. These gems only give you additional points of resistance, not, I can't stress it, not percentage. The only things that give you percentage are some spells temporarily. You know, Fortify, for instance, will give you a percentage temporarily. Your gear will give you a percentage. Your pets, in the case of resist or damage, will give you a percentage. But these jewels only, there's in no case I know of do they give a percentage, only points. So I hope that clears up for you guys what's going on with these gems. If you get them, if you like gems, you know, and you think they look cool and you think they help you out, great, go and get them. I personally, if I come across one, I socket it. If I have a space for it, then, you know, that's cool. But otherwise, I'm not personally actively farming and seeking and trying to get the best gems and all that. I'm not seeing, there's so many other good things to farm for that I don't see it, gem farming is worth it, personally. Alright guys, I hope this is cleared up what seems to be an ongoing debate or an ongoing confusion about what the gems really do. Guys, if you enjoyed this short video, please like, subscribe, and share. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series, or maybe even other subjects you'd like to see me cover. If you want, leave a comment to talk to me, to ask me questions, or just shoot the breeze, because I love to talk to you guys back. This is Skelomystic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelomystic. I am here today in the live realm in Darkmoor at the site of the Gold Skeleton Key boss, the new one, the plant boss, to show you the list of drops that this boss gives. Now, I'm pretty sure that I don't have everything that there is, but I've got a lot of it. I'm going to go ahead and share with you what it is so that you can